Hello everyone, please let us know if everything is sounding good or sounding great. Speaking of which, do you have your phone?
Do I sound great?
Do you have your phone? You might need
Yeah,
your phone.
I'll find out. There's a delay.
We're figuring things out here. We got set up and technical issues, so we're a little bit behind, which means Meg is going to need to keep you company while I finish setting up.
Hello.
Horizon, Forbidden Dawn, Zero West, Seas of the Rebellion, first of its name, last of its kind, from Steve Forge Games, the board game. .com.
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 Welcome to the new studio. This is the new board game co-set for previews.
Okay, we got a blasting charge.
You may have seen one
thrower.
today, or was that yesterday? Today.
Today. I have to remind myself.
I cannot keep my days straight anymore, you guys. Literally every day I'm like, what day is it though?
I have to remind myself that it's not Wednesday.
Alright, just like a pro, I'm going to put it on top chat first.
No.
I meant live chat.
So close. So close.
You know what I meant. I read top chat, meaning turning it
off. Oh, good. So we are going by what people meant instead of the words they said. I'm going to note that for the future, Meg.
So will I.
Anyways, how's it going? How is chat going? Because I have no clue.
Stacy says first, how is this possible? But I think she means that she's here first. Stacy, you have been waiting for the streams. Hello, Apple Knees. Hello, James. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Daniel. I don't really know much about the game. I'm just here to hang out with all the lovely people. Yeah, Stacy, it's a co-op, so it will be entertaining and not cutthroat. Daniel says, big robot dino minis, what else do you need to know? Basically. Okay. That and I'm going to do max damage, just like I always do. What game were we just playing that I was having a lot of fun with it?
Divinity.
Divinity. Ooh, I was doing damage.
Damage happened.
Damage.
The Dice Tower streamed an entirely different segment. They didn't stream the tutorial or the first mission. They jumped 6 missions ahead. Well,
spoiler.
They wanted to show people more of the game, and the nature of going through it slowly but surely means.
Who played it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I just popped in for 2 seconds to see. I was curious whether they're playing the tutorial or not.
Beck Racing says, don't ban me today, George.
Alright, so everyone, while we have you here, let's go ahead and start off with some basic ground rules. Today we're playing through Horizon, Forbidden West, Seas of Rebellion from Steam Forge Games. Part of the reason we're playing through this right now is because if you saw the last playthrough we had, it was, you had a few rules mistakes. And to be clear...
Beck Racing said, morning show, let's go.
Yeah, I know I said the weekly morning show on the screen. But to be clear, some of the mistakes were not our fault. We were taught the game by different people with different rules. They were running demos, which is great. It worked effectively unless you're trying to then play it.
Whoa!
What? Who's there?
Successful for 10 months.
Successful!
Straight.
Oh my gosh, successful!
10 months straight. Is that how many months you've been doing it?
I guess so.
It must be.
I guess so. I mean, that's how memberships work. Because he was there from the beginning.
Jumped me forward in chat though, so now I'm a little lost.
Anyways, we're playing through this ideally with the correct rules. That said, with that very first note out of the way, we're going to probably play this wrong. Just less wrong than it was before. We're still...
Stacy said, hello, you sound great, you look great, you are great.
Can't cry, Stacy. It's the beginning of the stream.
And then Sarmi goes, Meg, you sound great.
Anyways, as far as I lost my train of thought. We're going to play through this as well as we possibly can. There'll still be some mistakes, but at least we know more of the rules. But it's a prototype with a large rule book. Go ahead, say your things.
Sarvi said, I wonder if Alex is going to let Meg out of the bunker for this stream. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm still in the bunker.
It's still in the bunker.
I've just made the bunker nicer now, but I am still in it. And that's the actual joke.
Technically speaking,
I'm in the bunker.
Technically speaking, aren't we all just making our prisons a little nicer? If you get a little dark.
If you mean by my meat sack.
12. You are 12 health. Okay, we got your dials. We got your things. We are slowly
Do we have an overhead cam?
ready.
Yes, Stormy, we do.
We do have an overhead
There's
camera.
action.
It's got all the overhead thingies.
Do you want to zoom it? Do you want to show them how well the zoom
zooms? I could zoom, but I have to go up high for yours.
Just show them.
Okay.
They'll like it.
Whoa.
That was out. But look at the detail, you guys. The detail. We don't mess around here on board game.
The only problem is it's so far back that you have to stand up to do it, which means I think we want to get your...
Yeah.
That's a good note for what we want to do. It means that we want to ideally
Which means I need a ladder.
Well, it means we just want to get it lower. That's all. Oh.
Yes, Stacy. I will message you after stream.
Oh.
I cannot believe it's Tuesday. It has to be Monday.
I realized
What's the matter?
the pull problem with troubleshooting here.
You're
The pull
freaking me out.
problem gets solved if you move it down to where it's hitting the wall.
Yeah, but I thought you said that that was too low.
No.
Oh, I thought you said that was too low.
Maybe I did, but who knows. Anyways, we're going to go and continue. We'll figure out our technical problems later. We got our other Claw Strider deck over here. We're almost ready. We're being social. Well, she's being social. I'm setting up.
I'm hanging out with my friends.
Hanging out. We're hanging out with our friends soon. It's so much fun.
No, right now.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
So Board Game Officer said, so is there a Berserker / Barbarian for Meg in this game? What would you say my thing is?
Your
they say what they are.
You have the most health. You're chunky.
But there's
you're
actual names for them.
Tactician Armor, Nagalo?
I think that maybe
skin?
in the... Can I have, like, literature about the game? Do you have any literature?
It's not going to be
what
what
you
she
guys look
wants.
it up on the
It's not gonna be
Kickstarter?
what she wants.
What platform is this on?
This is on Kickstarter. For now.
I was so confused because GameFound is the superior platform.
We'll write your check later.
It's for anyone who has seen Community, I'm thinking of Subway.
What happened with Subway?
And then Honda, is it Honda, the CRV? And you're like a fifth level susceptible.
Oh dear Lord!
It was a thing where they were like marketing,
yeah.
and Britta was in love with Subway, who then became
an entity, a corporation.
Yeah.
So he couldn't afford to be. I remember this.
So good.
I've watched Community. I know it's up there.
Yeah.
Okay, we are almost
So if you'd like to ever
ready.
talk to me about your late pledges or anything like that, I'd be happy to explore with you the many benefits that GameFound can offer.
So Community's awesome. Community is awesome. Anyways, we are almost ready. I'm trying to find these last 2 tokens. This is
Successful
your token.
says he looked great.
Successful, you're a prince of human
I don't
being.
think he was being sarcastic.
Successful is never being sarcastic. Successful a while ago.
I don't know what it is. You're glowing.
Shucks.
Oh.
Successful a while ago decided that he's going to instead be totally nice all the time, which is it throws me off every time. And once in a while I feel the urge to say mean things back, and then I realize I'm not saying them back. I'm just saying them, and that's sad. Wow. Wasn't that dark?
What a way to live life.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a lot for me right now. Starby says, have you finished your game with my island yet? No, Starby, we have not, and we have only ever streamed it. So anything that hasn't happened, we haven't done anything you haven't not seen.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said that correctly.
We debated streaming my island tonight.
Right.
Practically. Go ahead.
Well, just that this is still, active.
Active. Well, this is a few things. This is active. Also, we're desperately. Remember that part where we said, you said, "Are you streaming tonight, or do you have a million things to do before PAX?" We have a million things to do before PAX, and so part of that decision was doing Horizons Forbidden West, Seeds of Rebellion, First of Its Name, Last of Us Kinds, the board game by Steamforge.com from Forbidden West Horizon Zero Dawn. Part of that goal over there was to get that done before we left for PAX, and the problem with that is, if we do this way, then we can actually double up the things we're trying to get done because we have a day left to go. A day. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go now.
Well, let me catch up on chat.
Take your time. Do your thing.
So, Starmy says, Meg, you should play Arceus with Alex next week for my viewing pleasure.
Yeah, she did say that.
Sadly, I don't think it could be next week. But maybe the week after.
Why not next week?
Oh,
you're gonna be, yeah, never mind, not next week.
I have to go get my pup next week.
But maybe I'll start off myself, maybe. I don't count on it. I need to read the rules first. I usually do a lot of rule reading over Saturdays, and this I'll be at my Saturday will be at PAX, it's gonna be a little harder. But
how do you say it, though?
Arceus.
So tell me,
I don't know if it's
Arceus or Arceus?
Or Arceus, or Arceus, or Arceus.
We should ask them. But.
Anyways, but yeah, we'll get to it, that one, along with everything else, including Isis Vanguard, including Isofarian Guard, including Frosthaven, including Gloomhaven, not Gloomhaven, Gloomhaven.
You gotta let me get, because it's going so long. We are never gonna catch up, and we still have to even do the playing thing. Should I just skip stuff?
At some point, you're gonna have to skip stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
This is like playing. We could. I mean, we could just.
George said zooming causes issues, and he meant you zooming in, but I thought of zooming like how Mifa runs around the room like zoomies, which can also cause issues.
Wait, what issues did it cause?
I don't know.
What issues did it cause?
Maybe it was before I said to do it.
It shouldn't.
And he was warning.
It's an optical.
We were
zoom.
so far behind though. I said zoom it. Maybe he said that before you went.
Well,
to
we'll
do
never
it.
find out if we keep talking.
I know. James says it can pan. A bunch of people saying hi, which is fine. We can catch up on that. Are you
I'm
now?
pulling up chat too.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Did anyone else just go from HG to potato quality, or is that just me? Oh, so maybe it was something about that. But
No.
people said it's good for them, so maybe it's his internet.
Okay.
Which Cider Boys is that? This one is a Blackberry Wild. And something interesting is this Cider Boys, might be the last tangent before we start playing.
Yeah.
This Cider Boys is a 12 pack, right? And there's 5 different ciders on the box, pictured. And in teeny tiny font, it says, you're going to get these 3, and either this one or this one. And one is a cinnamon one, and I don't like cinnamon, and the other option was this. And the first time I got them, I got the cinnamon one by accident, which is so stupid. It has 5 of them on the box. And you'd get 3 of them for sure, but 2 of them, it may be this, it may be that.
There we go.
Everyone says Game Pound is better.
I don't actually get paid more if Game Pound does better, just so we're on the same page. I just believe in the platform.
Starby, I'm on the grid now. I don't need anything delivered, but now I can get any food delivered I want. Community is amazing. I'm catching up. The paintball episodes are the bestest. My favorite one is the Wild West one that turns into a Star Wars one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to do intermittent chat interruptions. Like, we have to play a little. We're never going to finish
I'm basically your no, I'm ready. We're ready. Hi, Nat.
Nat, you're a delightful human being.
No, Nat, we just started. We literally just started. Don't feel bad whatsoever. Okay, we can go. Let's go. Start now before I get distracted.
Alright, we're going to be playing through Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, First of Its Name, Last of Its Kind, Seeds of Rebellion, the board game from SteamForge.com. In this game...
I'm sorry.
Last tangent, I swear.
Sorry says this is the bunker under Alex's home in Cleveland.
Yes, exactly. Anyways, in this game, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to take down this guy over here. This is the Claw Strider, and he has 30 health, and he also has 2 armor right now. But if we go ahead and reduce his armored plating, his armor will be reduced by 1, so it'll only be 1 armor. The reason that's important is, on a typical attack, maybe you do 3 damage, but if he has 2 armor, you just did 1 damage.
Yeah, it's not good.
Not the best. So reducing his armor is important. You know what else goes through armor? Traps. Traps go through armor. They ignore all the armor on the board, which is awesome. You can just go ahead and blow things up with your traps. But with that, we're going to go ahead and be taking actions every single turn. We're going to take 2 actions to be able to move, sprint, wander around the board, set traps, all those things, to try to take down the Claw Strider. But we also have these little guys, and these little guys will keep spawning at the end of each round unless we take out this bunker. So we need to get to the little, tiny little bunker, wipe that thing out just by being there. All we have to do is be there. That will wipe that bunker out, at which point these little guys will stop spawning, and then when we take them out, we're actually making progress on our goals. I mean, we don't actually touch those guys at all, but it is probably helpful to do so. Meanwhile, you're dealing with a bit of a stealth-based mechanic where we have our own little stealth track up here, and as these move up on here, the enemy is going to be moving down as they get attacked, as they deal damage to them, and things like that. And so whenever the 2 shall meet, that's when you're going to be revealed, and then the enemies are going to start attacking you instead of avoiding your presence. So it's very important that we try to avoid detection as long as possible so we can take them out. And with that, Meg, are you ready to interrupt, or?
Yeah, board game officer is being very, very nice. And also, Nat said the bunker where I run my pizza place out of, but I have no idea what you're talking about, Nat. I have never run a pizza place. That must be someone else with a very different voice that you're thinking of.
Oh, I got it now. I forgot. I didn't understand it.
I've never run a pizza place.
I understand it. I understand it now.
Yeah.
With that, Meg, go ahead and draw a hand of 5 cards. We also have weapons and gears and all these fun things, but we'll explain those as we go through it.
Oh, can I please have a cheat sheet for the actions?
Absolutely. You can have a cheat sheet.
Thanks. I don't think I super need it because...
Should I go first, or do you want to go first?
I basically move and attack. You can go first because I'm snacking it up now. Can I tell everyone what I'm eating?
Absolutely,
you guys, I found a new favorite thing. Can you put it on the top?
Of course I can.
It's a blue cheese pecan dip. I really don't want to drop it. That would have been so bad. From Trader Joe's. It is 10 out of 10 delicious if you like blue cheese. It is a heavy blue cheese flavor, but it is so good if you do like blue cheese.
Sponsored by Trader Joe's, by the way. This stream is sponsored by Trader Joe's.
Oh my gosh, Trader Joe's, call me. I am your girl. I specifically only eat Trader Joe's and takeout.
So, we're going to go ahead and start this off. I'll take our first action. I'm going to have 2 actions. The basic actions you're going to take are be sneaking, where you move stealthily around the board, running, where you move less stealthily around the board. You're also going to have... those 2 are the main ones. And then we have attacking.
You're going to place a trap?
Place traps.
Set off a trap.
Traps. Attacking. All good things. But the reason I'm thinking of sneaking and stealthiness and all those running is because the first thing I want to do is I want to get here to take this out over there, which would be incredibly helpful if I can do so.
There's only one other thing we forgot.
What's this one other thing we forgot?
Well, it's only basically a nitpick, is there's ranged attack or melee attack.
There are ranged attacks and melee attacks. We named it all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my cards first to make sure everything's all cool. Ooh, okay, fine. Okay, cool. There's so many things we missed in the original playthrough. Anyways, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to move my character. I'm going to take a dash action, so I'm going to run. So going 1, 2 over here. That's going to get me there. The problem I have is this tall grass over here. This guy over here is going to move as well, and they move. Ooh, it's tough. I need to be careful, because this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1. Do I think I'm safe there, Meg? I don't know if I'm safe there.
Dude, I have literally the worst hand I've ever seen.
I respect that.
Can I attack? Can I attack without having an attack card? You have your weapon. Do you have this? You need to be able to play an attack
No,
card to
no,
actually
no,
use
you
it,
don't.
right?
You do not need to be able to. So I think I want to kind of plant a trap because the traps won't really realize. Give me a second. Let me reset right here. So over here, I'm trying to get there to be able to get to their little burrow. But I also want to take down these guys. In order to do that, I need to place a trap. My traps can be placed at range 1. My hidden tripwire only placed at range 1, but they will at least place a directional trap. What's up?
We're supposed to start with 3 things each that we infuse our.
Yes, you are
things with?
correct. That's correct. I'm going to go ahead and give you these. We got these 3 for you and these 3 for me.
Cool.
Okay.
I think one of them is supposed to be this one.
Then we'll have one of those supposed to be that one.
You're only
for me.
supposed to, because this one's like the base kind.
It's actually a little unclear because it's a demo scenario.
Sure. Yeah.
So, but in this case, placing a trap, I don't know if it helps me necessarily as much. I could place that one and see how it goes. My trap, I have a 10 cast sword, which has a range 0, and it's going to be dealing, well, crits are going to be that over here. And this guy has a range 1, which is really not great. And it hits each munition in the same square, which again is really not great. Like, I'm not overly impressed with this trap, but you know what, let's go ahead and figure it out. So we're going to go ahead and move like we did the first time, 1, 2, and then we're going to go ahead and place down a trap in this square, because this square represents an intersection where the enemies are going to be popping around. So hopefully we can land a few there. Hopefully, we'll see if that happens. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab a trap marker, popping it down over here. I'll use this marker for right now, but I'm going to go ahead and place it down there, and this particular trap does not. We're going to go ahead and do a basic metal trap, nothing crazy over here. We'll drop a metal trap over there with a plain old metal token, which I don't know if we have a metal token over here, but I'll just do a basic this. We'll have to remember this is metal. I'll figure it out later. I'll remember what it was. That's actually Frost and Spike, but I don't see the tokens for it. So actually, we just have no token. We don't need a token. That's what it is.
For what?
For that particular trap over there.
Okay.
Okay. And that's my 2 actions. I move 2, I place a trap, which means now we go to the command aspect. The only problem with the command aspect is I do not have a very good command range.
That's okay, just try. Oh.
I can't command you at all. It's guaranteed. The way
Range
command
is
works,
1?
my command range is 1, unfortunately.
Holy
So we want to stay
smokes.
close together. The way command works is command gives you the opportunity to skip the enemy's turn if it happens, kind of.
Alright.
The alternative is I could just not command. You know what? I'm going to sneak. And I'm going to drop this trap here. Okay, Meg, we're going to do the same situation. I'm going to drop this trap here instead. That way I could go ahead and command you. Okay, so I'm doing a sneak action instead.
Does your trap move?
My trap does not move. I'm just setting it here instead.
It couldn't hit them and go across?
Correct. It's a in the zone trap. Then I'm going to go ahead and try to roll. If we get a crit, so there's a 50% chance that we'll skip the enemy's activation. And we did. Meg, you get to go ahead and go. So as long as I stay close by you, we get to skip the enemy's activation on a regular basis. So Meg, it is your turn.
Okay.
I commanded.
Here, do you want to reach out?
I'll reach chat. Absolutely.
I have no idea where we're at.
Oh, you can't go back. We're going to have to just keep up to date.
Alright, well did you command me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have 2 actions.
Here's the only thing, right?
Yes.
I was going to put a trap here and have it go off this way when he walks onto it, but you're now
You still could.
But it would hit you.
It would hit me.
Are you against that?
I am against being hit. That's literally how we lost the first game.
If I successfully command you, you'd be able to move out of the way before it goes off.
Yes, that is true.
How do you feel about that?
Not great.
Okay.
We literally lost the first game because Meg's like, I'll just step into the trap. We're fine. We're cool.
Well, what do you think I should do then?
Not set a trap that hits me. You could set a trap in other places. Why do you need that specific place?
Because that would hit 3 of them.
You're saying as soon as it moves, that would hit that one.
And it would set up your trap to double do that one.
Would it make your life significantly easier if I had moved over here, even though it doesn't matter at all for the purpose of what I'm doing?
Sure, I mean, we could have co-opted that, I guess, if we had been talking about it. If we had strategized together like
good.
friends.
It's all good. We got chat distracting us. Let's blame them.
It was
It's your
chat's fault. Alright, so that's what you're gonna do?
Yes.
Okay. Because I will go 1, 2. Can I set a trap diagonally?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I will move, and then I will set a trap there of my own making, and I'm going to add metal bite to it, which is going to reduce the armor of the people it hits.
Okay.
So can I have whatever the green squiggly
over
kind
here.
of thing is?
One of these
the green
guys.
squiggle?
Yep.
Okay. And that's that. That's my turn.
Oh, you took 2 actions. You moved and set a trap.
Yeah,
okay.
but you're too far for me to command you.
Okay, ducks.
But I spent
Wait,
this.
so we did... Never mind. Never mind.
What?
It's all good.
What?
All good. We just should have done... We should have planned things
They're going to
differently.
set off the traps now. And die.
It's all good. We got this.
Maybe.
We got this. Maybe. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and have the enemies move now because she can't command me. Basically, command has a range and then a die roll. Her range is 2. I'm not close enough for that. And then we're going to go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and move the enemies. So this enemy is going to go ahead and move. The way that works right now is we're going to go ahead and roll a blue dice if I can find one, and they're gonna move that far. So he's gonna move
Kathy.
3. The problem is, as he moves 3, the first thing he does is he goes ahead and walks over here, and because he walks over there, he's going to take damage from the trap. And your trap rolls a black die.
A black die.
Yep. Okay, so you're gonna roll a black die, and you're gonna roll for the first miniature.
Wait, it's 1.
I believe it's 1 per miniature.
Okay.
Nope, you missed the first one. Okay, roll for the second one. Missed the second
Oh no!
one. Roll
Oh
for the third one.
no! Well, that's not great. All right. Well, the thing is still gonna happen to them, and I think it does still set that off.
Okay. Cool. I'm glad we sacrificed everything to make
Can
it
I
happen.
do anything to reroll? Can I discard these or something?
No.
Okay.
How about we just focus on chat tonight? Anyways, shall we go ahead and you're gonna set up the other trap's chat fine. This one's gonna go ahead and move. Okay.
Well, the trap still happens to them, I think.
The metal bite?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
So, it reduces the enemy's armor value by 1. In addition, they suffer 1 damage to their body at the end of the turn before the token is removed. So, I think that's just going to reduce everyone's armor by 1.
And what was the last thing it said?
It would do 1 damage, but they all have at least 1 armor still.
So traps negate armor.
Oh, okay, so it's going to kill both of these guys.
It should kill both those. At the end of their turn, it says? Reduce the enemy's armor. They suffer 1 damage to the body at the end of their turn before the turn is removed.
But this is right now.
Yes, so he's going to go ahead and he's going to die. Okay.
So are they doing anything else, though? Because they would get to do things.
That one's going to die over there.
Okay.
And then this one over here is going to go... This one's still going to move, so we're going to roll for this one. And we're going to go ahead and roll 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to die. And then, no, he's not going to die. He's not going to die. And then this one's going to move. And it goes 1, 2, and then he dies. 1, 2 technically, but he dies. And this one over here is going to move as well. And we're going to go ahead and move 1. And then he's going to take 1 damage over here.
And I do think technically that trap set off your trap.
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just not sure.
I believe they do.
You sure? All right, we can go ahead and have that moved because it won't make a difference in this case.
And then I realized that we cheated a little bit because I needed to bring my thing up twice because I moved.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I sprinted and placed the trap.
I also sprinted. I did not. Placing a trap shouldn't do anything. So you automatically moved up 1 no matter what. That's the thing. So mine goes up 1 no matter what, and you moved up 1 or 2.
Well, I think every action costs 1 no matter what.
Placing a trap is not cost an extra 1. I believe. Oh no, so every action costs 1. You're right. You're right. Every action costs 1. Besides sneaking. So you moved and did you sprint? Or you yes.
I sprinted and placed the trap,
yep.
so I should be up 2.
Yep. And then the enemies, we did not have trigger trap. Trigger trap triggers as an action, and we do not do any range attacks. The enemy is still where they are.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing fine. And then we go ahead. At the end of our turns, we get to go ahead and choose any cards to discard and draw back up.
Oh yeah, I want to discard every card in my hand. These are all like my passive cards, and I hate that. I just only want to attack things. This one's okay. So I'll discard all those and draw 4. Oh my gosh, who shuffled this?
I'll discard 4. They were shuffled. But there are repeat cards.
I know, but I've only gotten like text ones. I just got my first attack.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and go to the end of next turn, but the problem is because we have this burrow over here, let me just read the burrow again. The burrow is place the object token at the end of each machine activation phase. If there are fewer than 4 burrows, place 1 in this square. Okay?
Yeah, Johnny, I love these cards. They're so pretty.
So this burrow is going to be placed in the square because the machine's activated and we have not destroyed the burrow yet. Now the problem is I can't take out the burrow yet, unfortunately, because of, well, rules. So the way I'm going to resolve that is I'm going to go ahead and move forward 2. So this machine's over here.
James, what are you getting tomorrow?
I can rely on this guy not getting 3.
Oh, Trader Joe's.
You're over there. You're so far away.
I heard TJ's as TJ Maxx.
Do we care about the burrow at this point? Because I'm a little concerned that the burrow is so far away from where you are that the whole command game is not going to work if we separate too much. Let's see. We can do that. Let's go ahead and move this guy over 1, 2 over here. But the enemy's activation is going to move up if he gets too close to us. So I'm going to go there. He'll move. You'll move.
No, wait a second. Acid said reduces the enemy's armor value by 1.
Yes.
Is that permanent?
No, it just removes the token. So he's already back because we're not attacking him. He currently has acid on him right now. But at the end of his... unless we're attacking him right now, it won't matter.
I see.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I could place another trap.
Successful. I've played Marvel Champions. We've played it on stream, and I've also streamed it with Nelson over on his channel. I think I've won with Nelson. But we also played, I think we picked better people.
We picked a very hard enemy and then deck built on the fly.
But also to anyone who used to watch me play Arkham with Nelson, I think that'll be starting again soon as well.
Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and we did that. We're going to do a ranged attack. So I'm going to use a ranged attack. In fact, let me go ahead. Let's see. The armor is... Initially, they suffer 1 damage to the body at the end of that turn before the token is removed. Okay, so the acid is not going to help us right now, unfortunately. Let's see. Because right now, the acid is removed because it already happened at the end of his turn. So I could try to start taking him down.
Is this just the base game, and have you seen and or played any of the expansion for Forbidden West?
I have not played any expansions for Forbidden West yet.
Correct.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do, Meg. Ready? I'm going to go ahead and shoot this guy over here. So we're doing an attack action.
Oh, Dylan, the purge is not working. There are lots of games everywhere. Should we? Can we can rotate ski?
I mean, you could. I'd rather not do it this
fine.
second.
At the end.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna do an attack action.
You're legitimately playing, and I'm like, let's play around the camera and do
It depends. No. Let's just decide what we're doing.
No.
Playing the game?
I agree. We'll do it at the end because you're right. If we mess up things, so guys, we'll pivot at the end. You can see more of down here, which is my basement, but I also have a game room upstairs, which is where the majority of the games are. Okay. But I will say, almost everything made it unscathed. There were a few small casualties that are sad with board games being hurt, but overall, most of them made it completely fine.
So, I'm going to go ahead and attack. And we're going to go ahead and use my warrior bow, which has a range of 2 over here. And I'm going to attack against the Claw Strider. I'm going to target the armored plating officially as a component. So I'm going to go ahead and play this acid light arrow over here. And I'm going to play this Shadow Strike. Now, the acid light arrow is going to add a orange die. My default attack has an orange die. We're also going to have the opportunity over here to, if we get a crit, we'll inflict it with acid. And then we have Shadow Strike. We're going to add an orange die because I have not been attacked since my last activation. So that's going to be the 3 things we do over here. I'm going to go ahead and roll against him right now and see what we get. So we're going to go ahead and roll. And we got 3 hits over here against his armored plating. Unfortunately, he has armor of 2. So we get 1 damage against his armored plating, which is the tricky part as far as why they're hard to kill. And these are going to go away. And then I'm going to end my turn, and it's your turn.
They're going off in chat talking about strudels and strudels.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Stremny says we should have a board game themed Struseldell. Like a Citadel? Struseldell?
We can do that. Now, the only thing is, at a certain point, you're going to have to decide whether we're playing or not playing. Because this is going to be a 2-hour game, if not longer, at this point.
Okay. If you want me to look at all,
I can't command. I can't command, unfortunately, because Meg's too far away, which means the machine's actually activated. I should do that. So, we're going to have this guy go first. He's going to roll. He's going to move, taking forever to roll. 2. 1, 2. We're going to have this guy go. He's going to go 1, 2. We're going to have this guy go. He's going to go 1, 2. And then the machine phase is going to pop up. But first, this guy goes.
Oh, I forgot they keep spawning.
And we go 1. Well, that's what happens. The problem is we shifted and separated. Yeah. We had a whole plan. I don't think it was...
it didn't go well.
I don't think it was what we wanted.
I had a bad starting hand. Alright.
Okay. Oh, and the enemy was attacked. So 2 things happened. The enemy was attacked, so he goes down 1 over there. I, speaking of which, go up 2 over here as well. 1, 2. And additionally, because he ends his turn next to me, he goes down to 1 as well. And because you end your turn next to them, he goes down 1 as well. So we're going to be caught really quickly because we're too close to the enemies. If we end in tall grass where they can't see us, so that's going to be a little bit of benefit over there. But, yeah. Your turn.
Well... Okay.
Just remember, if you kill a small guy, unless you kill 2 small guys, it won't matter because he's going to pop back up.
I can use the same action twice, right?
You cannot use the same action twice.
You cannot?
You cannot. For those of you who have played Horizon Zero Dawn, the tricky part about learning this is many of the rules have carried over exactly the same. Many of them are small but subtle differences.
Oh, no, wait, it's fine. We're fine.
The small, like, for instance, you can do an attacked range action without discarding ammo, which is not the way it worked in the original game. So it's hard to track.
I'm going to move...
Go ahead.
here by sneaking, so I'm not going to raise the thing at all. And then I will place another trap. Where should I place it? That's what I'm not sure. I guess I can place it here and hope it goes up and hits the other one as well.
Go for it.
Okay.
And James, for context, I'm not as scared of a 4-hour stream. I just was given directions by not me that this is ending not too late. So,
By not me.
And Stacy, I agree. What you going for?
I don't know. Alright, so now I'm gonna,
So, I mean, we're working on the tablets or situation. Right now we just have phones because things are new.
I have a tablet. I don't know where it is. It's with my Kindle.
No, Swebby wants a giant TV with chat going on in the background.
I wanted to figure it out, but I didn't know how to do it.
Time. We're just running out of time.
We'll get there, I promise. So, what was I doing? Oh, I'm trying to command you now.
You're within 2, so go ahead and roll 2 dice over here. See what we got. If you get 1 crit, we're good to go. That is not a crit, unfortunately.
I placed the trap.
Okay. Well, the enemies are going to go ahead and move, so we got to go ahead and resolve the activation phase. The enemies are going to start with that guy. He might walk into your square. We might be revealed soon. Well, he blows in the trap.
That trap goes off him.
He blows in the trap. Okay. So the trap's going to go ahead and explode, which means you get to roll that and see if it dies. It does die.
He dies! He dies!
Okay. He does die. Don't get too excited. I think it's popping up in a second. Okay. Then that one's going to go. So we're going to go ahead and roll for that one. We got 2. 1, 2. Whoops. And that one's going to go. We go 1. And then this one's going to go 1. 1. And then this one's going to go ahead and go. And we go 1. Okay. So the problem is there's 1 hunter within range. So they're going to go ahead and move 1 closer down. So they're slowly making their way towards us.
I snuck on stage just to try to help.
Then,
oh wait, I wanted to discard
at the
cards.
end of the enemy activation phase, we're going to go ahead and pop this up because that thing's still in play, which is where we have problems happening. Okay. We're like so many turns in and we have not gotten rid of the burrow. This was like the least efficient game of Horizon Zero Dawn we've ever played. Okay.
Alright, is it you now?
Ooh, 1 second. One of the character damage on the attack. The character performs a spin action without raising their threat token. Interesting. No, it doesn't work. Alright, cool. Anyways, it is my turn, yes.
It's my turn.
Gonna be okay. Dun 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 dun. I think I have to just go ahead and take out the small claw strider, the burrower. They have 2 armor though. Why do they have 2 armor, Meg? Why do they have 2 armor?
Beck Racing says we should get smart glasses that have chat on the inside.
I saw that. It was an excellent idea.
I like that.
It was an excellent idea.
Can we put that in the budget?
No. I don't think so. Okay.
And like this survey said, with the TV facing me specifically.
Okay. So if I do that and then that should work. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm just figuring things out. So we're gonna go ahead and use a Tenkath sword over here because I think that's the best way for us to actually achieve what we want.
You're doing great.
So we're going to sneak over here. Okay, so we're gonna sneak over there, and then as our first action, that's not gonna trigger this chart over here. But then we're going to zip into there to attack. Now because we're doing that, this guy's going to move up forward, and we're gonna move up 1, which means this is the end of the subtle phase, and bad things are gonna happen.
No, really? Now?
We have we have no chill. We have no chill.
We've never played at 2 people. Are you sure we're supposed to have this many enemies at 2 people?
Yes.
Yeah, he said that.
Yes. I'm debating whether I shouldn't do that, because maybe I should just put down traps while we still have options. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna die. Probably. Most likely. So here's what we could do. We could go ahead and, no, there's no we could do. There's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do.
There's nothing.
Nothing we can do. Take you away from my guy. Okay. So, I start off over here. They're anyways going to be moving towards us. No, we're just going to do it. We're going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward. I'm zipping into their zone because I'm doing attack action. So I'm walking into a zone with just jumping in there. That's going to kill the burrow right there. I am going to go ahead and roll these 2 to see what we do over here. And we got 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then a foot push. So we did 4 damage to this guy, which is going to kill him because he has 2 armor. He drops down to 0. And because we're in the space of the burrow, that's going to take the burrow out. But because we're now on par with the symbol over here, we're going to take these over here and move over here before the enemy's activation goes. But that was my entire turn, unfortunately, which means I need to go ahead and decide what cards to discard. And now the enemies are going to be attacking us a lot more directly than just wandering around the board.
I'm scared.
We didn't do the best. It makes sense that
I think it
we're
was
scared.
you. I'm pretty sure I'm at 12 health. Alright.
Go ahead and go.
Is it my turn?
No, we're going to go ahead and actually choose to do this thing over here. I need to go ahead. Ooh, that's fun. I like that. I like these cards, though. Oh, we're going to get rid of these 2 cards because I don't think these help me as much. All right. And we're going to go ahead and draw back up. And then we are going to go ahead and not command because we can't. Instead, the enemies are going to go, and we're going to go ahead and have us draw the Burrower card. Let's see what the Burrowers are doing.
Here you go.
Okay, Burrowers are going to be pouncing over here. So they're going to move 3 towards the, I believe this is the closest enemy. I have to double check. Where's my, I don't have my things. This is the, I believe this is the closest enemy. But we're going to go ahead, so move 3. So right now, this guy's going to go 1. Which one? No, you're the closest enemy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm the higher threat right now, so, uh-oh, that's bad. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Then it's going to attack at 0 range for 3, which means I get to roll a defensive die of Marauder Armor. I can go ahead, when this character's attack, they may move 1 additional square. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and roll to see what I negate. I negate 1 from that, which is going to take 2 damage. And then, this is going to be true for all of them, by the way. So I'm going to take 2 damage, but then I get to jump back 2 squares, which I don't know if it actually helps me as much as I think it does. But we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, all the same. Okay, so that one's there. That's going to be this guy. So then, normally, whenever you get hit, you move back 1. I get to move back 1 more. I need to reduce my health by 2, because rules. And then we're going to have the next guy, who's again going to move 3 to 1, 2, 3, and again attack me, where I will again roll, and I take all 3 damage. That is brutal. I'm down to 4 right now.
You could have moved to here.
I could have in theory.
Why don't you do that? Because then if that one hurts you and you move further, you might be away from him before he hits you.
Okay, sure. Then we're going to go ahead and have this guy.
Well, if he just attacked you, you move now, right?
Oh, wait, I haven't. Oh, so right now. So that was part of the problem.
You dodged from this
Part of the problem
one.
is I wanted to be here to set up this trap, potentially. But no, that was it. I wanted to be here.
Okay.
Because I want to be able to possibly set up this trap. So then I'm going to just dodge over there to move 1, where I'm now in I'm now in tall grass, which means enemies will actually ignore me. I will be deprioritized in terms of the selection. But anyways, that one's going, and that one's going to go towards you. So 1, 2.
I'm in tall grass
Oh,
too.
you're in tall grass too. You're in tall grass too. I believe that means it's going to avoid you. I believe it means it's just going to avoid you. I don't know if it can. The tall grass problem is I'm not entirely sure how it works if we're all in tall grass.
Can we call Sherman?
I don't think we should call Sherwin, but I could look at my rule book, to a matter of speaking.
I think we should call Sherman.
Let's see. No, I don't know if I have it over here. Horizon. I don't think I have the rule book somewhere.
Then let's just decide.
Yeah, we're going to have to just decide over here. I'm not sure what happens if we're both in tall grass. Tall grass is going to, in theory, have you more hidden. It operates a little bit differently than the original game.
I feel like they would still target us, though.
Yeah, they shouldn't not see us at all.
So then it would probably be the highest there.
But
Or closest.
I don't know for sure, because I know it might operate differently if you're in the final phase, if you're in the attack phase. Let's go ahead and have him go towards and attack you, because I'm not sure how it works. We might play this slightly wrong. Go ahead and roll your defense dice.
How do you do attacks again?
So he's doing an attack of 3, and you're rolling 2 orange dice.
That's all?
Yep.
1.
You okay? Don't forget your ability, by the way.
I know.
Okay. 1, so you go ahead and take 2 damage. And then lastly, if you want to draw a Claw Strider card. Okay, Claw Strider is going to go ahead, and component A is not destroyed, so it's going to move 2 towards the closest enemy, which could be you, I guess. You're 1, 2, 3, and I'm 1, 2, 3. I wish you were. Oh no, you just jump back.
Oh. Well, what do we want to do there? Do we want to discuss this?
I think it makes sense to have jumped back, so he has the lower chance of attacking us. Okay. But that does mean that we're going to go ahead and now I'm the closest because they're both 4 away. So I'm going to go 1, 2 up here, which is exactly what I want.
Would this have done it?
No. Then it's going to attack that character, which it can't, and then it moves 4 towards the the highest threat over there. Move 4 towards, attack that character. Okay, so it's going to move 4 towards me, so it's going to attack me anyway.
I think when you were attacked
1,
for being the highest,
2.
you could have bumped it out.
I could bump it out,
okay.
But we did decide to. So it's going to attack me for 4 right now, which is not the best considering how I'm not doing great on the health department. We're going to go ahead and roll my 1 die over here. And I got a crit, which is nice. That's 2 defense. So that's going to be, I get 2 damage. And then I get to go ahead and move further away somewhere. I'm down to 2 health for the record. So I'm going to go ahead and have this off here.
You keep running away from me. I don't understand why you don't want the command.
Well, at this
stuff.
point, I'm going to go ahead and jump to you because at this point, I may as well. And that's our turn. So now it's your turn.
Okay.
I just took 7 damage on my turn. I'm down to 2 health from 9.
You're the one that wanted to go that way to have him attack you. I did not.
He would have missed either way.
Huh?
He would have gotten those either way.
Sure.
Yeah. Be your turn.
I could have taken the attack though.
That's fair.
Alright, because I have a card that would have let you attack him if you were closer to him too, but I guess...
I was pretty close to him.
You're not, though. You're not near any enemies right now, are you?
No, wait, I'm confused. Do you want me to run away closer to you, or do you not? Yeah.
That's all.
Sure.
That's all. So what do we want to do? Take out the little ones, I guess, because...
At this point, the little ones will die and no longer respawn. There is that benefit.
Yeah.
But...
okay. Alright. I will attack with Impact Strike.
Okay.
So I get to roll an orange plus an orange and a black. And mine is ranged, so that's why I'm able to do it that far. Okay, so that's what?
Who are you attacking?
This one.
Okay.
That's not enough,
Okay.
right?
What did you roll?
Because I didn't roll. I rolled this.
That's only going to be 2, unfortunately. So
Right.
it's not enough to go through his 2 armor.
Yeah. Okay. And then I will...
So you can't do it on the melee attack, but you could do something else.
I guess I'll go 1, 2.
Okay.
And then attempt to command you.
Let's see what happens. We got it. We got a command. Okay. So that's going to mean that I can now go in this...
It's not looking good.
It's not looking the best.
I'm a little worried for our...
Well, here's the
survival.
dealio. So right now...
wait. I can discard and draw. Would I draw now?
You could... Yeah, you could. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
commanded you?
Absolutely. Okay. So what I could do is that, but that would be a problem because I need to actually do that. Okay. So what I could do, I need to be that and that, which I don't think will work. So I can just go ahead and attack. Let's see. I think placing traps might not be the worst right now because they're going to head towards us.
Do you still have things?
Components? Is that traps? Yeah.
Because I think you have to spend one to set
Yeah.
one.
Yes, you do. And then I'm going to go ahead, and I'll go ahead and set a metal bite trap over here. So I'm going to set a metal bite trap in the zone close to me over here, because I'm assuming the enemies will start wandering towards me soon enough. We'll do that.
You put your thing on it too?
Yes.
Because you aim it.
Yep. In my case, it's just the zone.
Oh.
But, so we're going to drop that there, which will hopefully do some damage. We'll see what happens. But then, from there, we also have to deal with the fact that I'm going to do a range attack. So I'm going to do a range attack against this guy. I guess it just feels like I'm not going to be able to get, like, a range attack with 1 die is not going to do anything.
Why don't you set the trap off? Because it will kill him.
Setting the trap off, what, in that square? It won't do anything in that square. Mine's in the square itself.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
And the problem is I want to stay close to you as well to prevent issues happening.
Do you have to take 2 actions?
I don't have to take 2 actions, but there's no reason not to. If anything else, I would just move backwards. But I could do an attack. It's just the problem is if I only roll 1 die, the best I can get is 1 damage on my warrior bow. Why does my guy feel so weak?
I don't know.
Oh, I know why. Because he can only command well. You know what? No, we're not going to place a trap. We're going to undo the trap placing.
Undo the trap.
Yeah.
Take your thing back.
I'm just not going to command you. It is what it is.
Take your thing back. The card.
Yes, the card comes back. We're going to go ahead and go down here we're going to go 1, 2, sprinting down there, and then we're going to a melee action where we're going to jump off into that person and basically just hit this guy. So we're going to jump over here. We're going to play Hidden Hunter. If this action begins in tall grass, add a blue die.
Cool.
And so we're going to hit him for 3 of these.
Nice.
And then if the character begins a melee attack action in tall grass, add another die. So we're adding a whole bunch of dice. In fact, to the point that I think I almost don't need this, but it could go south. You know, yeah, we want to take this off.
You could roll up blanks or something.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and roll these for it against that guy.
You gotta give it a good... I love that you like made them
Okay.
vibrate, but they didn't actually change.
That is going to be plenty of
That's
damage.
insane.
It's going to kill him, dead, and then I'm done that turn. Okay, so at least that was some progress. I can't command you because I'm too far from you. That's my problem. I keep trying to stay near you, but he's not effective if he's doing that.
Yeah. It's because
Okay.
we spread them out.
I'm going to discard a card and then draw 2 cards to my hand. And then I can't command, unfortunately, so we're going to go ahead and have the enemies activate, which means this guy, if you want to draw a burrower card. Burrower card.
I was like, what's a burrower?
Okay, this is going to attack character within range 3. It's attacking the closest character within range 3, but none of us are within range 3, so then it's going to move 1 towards that character. So in this
Just
case,
one?
yeah,
Wow.
attack and then move. So it's going to just move 1. This is way over here, so I'm going to pop over there, and that's going to be that, which means now we need to draw the Claw Strider card, which can be less
Oh,
favorable.
Strider.
And we're going to have move 4 towards the closest character. I really need to remember to deprioritize. You're the closest. 1, 2, 3 over here. Attack that character. I should have deprioritized my thingy over there. Okay. Attack the character. So it's going to do a 7 damage attack against you with acid.
Okay.
Which is not the best.
No, but I don't mind.
Okay.
All right. What am I doing? I'm rolling to defend.
Yes, you're rolling to defend against the attack.
I feel like I can't add cards to defend.
If you
Don't
have a
you
card.
add one that you add the dice or something?
Oh, you're right. Yes, you do have certain cards that add dice, which I forgot about. That's true.
Okay.
Cards that have
That's
a die
what
in
I
the corner
thought.
has the option to do that.
All right, so I'll discard this one to add another orange. Can I have
Okay.
another orange, please?
Yes, you can. You negated 2 damage.
So 5.
Yes.
Okay. And I have acid or something?
You have acid too, yes.
Which is, the character must discard any critical results when making evade rolls. In addition, they suffer 1 damage at the end of their turn before the token is removed. So I should have this for it.
Yes.
Okay. And then now I should dodge.
Yes. Now we are allowed 1 death, by the way. We do have 1 potion right now. It's called a feint. You're allowed 1 feint. And when we feint, we'll go ahead and shuffle a random injury into our deck and then continue playing. But we are only at 1.
Is it true that when you attack, you get like a free move or something?
Yes.
Because
Yep. If you're adjacent, you get a free move.
Why haven't we been doing that?
I have.
Why haven't I been doing that? You're not helping.
'Cause we
You're
didn't do
reading chat the whole time and not even helping.
Yes.
This is co-op, Alex. You're letting us lose.
It's my fault.
Okay. Okay. It's my turn now? It's just...
No.
Oh.
Now he's going to move 4 towards the character with the highest threat,
Oh, come on.
which is, again, I think going to be you. And then he's going to go chomp chomp and hit you for another 5.
What?
He's not a fun guy.
Why did you let this happen, Alex?
Because last turn I said I'm going to die, and you said, how about he just attacks me instead? And I was like, sure, that's a good plan.
Okay. No one ever said we were going to win. I got 2, so he only hits me for 3?
I love the chat. Chat has
He hits
Alex's...
me for 3?
Yes. Chat has an Alex's fault counter at 27. Yes.
Yeah, agree. Alright, now is it my turn?
Yes. Now it's your turn. Okay.
It doesn't matter because I'm going to attack him twice.
Go for it.
Alright. Wow. Okay. I'm going to play Impact Strike
Go for it.
to roll 2 oranges and a black.
Ooh, got a crit.
Okay, I got a crit. So is that 3 damage already on its
That's
own?
3 damage plus any other crit cards that are relevant to the
3,
attack.
4, 5.
Where's your weapon? Where's your weapon itself?
6.
Yep.
6, and I can push it.
Now, were you targeting the armored plating?
Him. Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
So that would be 6 minus this 2, which is 4, which is exactly enough to take
Well,
down the armored plating.
that's not even all of it yet.
Well, any extra will be wasted.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it does effects. It says, like,
Oh.
each other enemy within 1 square of the target suffers damage, but no one else is.
Correct.
So, and then I could push it.
Yep.
Would I be able to push this here and then move into where it is?
You can't move into the zone when you, unless you have an ability, you can't move into the zone.
I thought you said when you attack it, you can move into it.
As part of the attack, so wherever it was, wherever it started. You,
So then it would have to stay here?
correct. I mean,
Oh, I'm saying my melee attack will move me into it?
your
That's what
melee
you're
attack
saying?
lets you move 1 closer to the target.
Okay, so I could push it here and then melee attack still.
No. Not. Yes.
Okay.
You could.
So That's that. And then now I will melee attack with charge.
Okay.
Actually, do you have a ranged attack?
I'm not great at ranged attacks at all. I could do some, but I'm really bad at them.
Okay.
I have one, actually. I have one.
If it's push, is it like Gloomhaven where it has to be further away? I can't push it here.
I believe so.
Okay, then I can't.
There's one game recently we played. Actually, I'm not certain. There's so many push rules in games. I'm not sure.
All right, so I will charge.
Okay.
With my spear. So that's again the same dice.
Okay, you got another crit.
Double crits.
Double crits. Ooh.
So is that 4 damage?
That's gonna be what's your
5
thing?
damage?
Why 4? Your weapon itself doesn't have the crit on it.
Oh. You're right. So my weapon does.
The 10 cal spear over here has 1 damage. So you get 2 damage. You get 2 damage and push.
And then if this character did not begin this action in the same space target, add push to the effects. So do I get another push?
If this character did not begin this game, yeah, you get that because you like 3 push, tons of push.
Or 4.
3, I think.
But wouldn't that be added to the effects?
No, this is just a general effect, not a crit effect.
Okay. Oh, I see. So now I'm confused. So I'm pushing it 3 times?
You could push it 3 times, yes.
Okay. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, and that trap will hit both of them. So that thing's
Beautiful.
surely dead.
Well, no. So the way it works, you're going to roll 2 dice for each of them, ignoring armor.
Yeah, so that one's surely dead. Oh.
This has blanks.
No, it doesn't.
This is not blanks. That one's dead. That one's dead.
Okay.
Totally dead. That one's
Should I
surely
roll
dead.
for it technically?
You should, no need.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for that guy, though. And, oh, that's beautiful. Okay, that's the nice thing that happened tonight.
That's the nice thing to happen tonight.
It is the nicest thing that happened to us tonight. We've been having a great game.
I will attempt to command you.
Okay. And nope, no command. But the good news is the enemies are partially dead, which means we're going to go ahead and resolve the enemy phase. This card can go away, by the way. That card, if you want to go ahead and resolve an enemy card for the Burrower.
I think technically I'm drawing my cards, but I think their thing resolves before I get access to those cards.
We got Tail Smack over here. That's going to move 2 towards the closest person. So
Tail
1,
Smack.
2. And it's going to attack that character
Looks
for 4.
like I'm gonna die.
Attack me for 4.
I don't have enough health to survive. Unless I roll a crit on these dice. Ooh, I'm alive.
You take 1 damage.
3. I protect 3.
You take 1 damage.
Oh, you know what? I do die. Because at the end of my turn, my acid hurt a little bit.
So you're dead?
Yeah, I think technically...
The
Oh, no, it's
Claw
evade rolls. It's only evade rolls.
The Claw Strider's at 25. Which means
Don't we have 1 potion?
We do. I have 2 health.
Sure, I'll protect you. I'll take all the damage. We're fine. I'll take all the damage.
So, we use up our 1 potion. And then we go ahead and we shuffle one of these. We got an injury card. And we put it shuffled into Meg's deck.
When do I... Am I out of play right now or something?
You're not... no, you're going to pop back up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then the enemy's going to go. And the Claw Strider's going to go ahead and go. And let's keep you at max target.
Oh, wait. Could I have added more dice to my roll? No. Okay.
Okay. You had 1 card there.
No, because I think technically you draw after the
Okay.
enemy phase. That's what Sharon was telling me.
Yes.
So this is what I drew after.
Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and have...
They said, what's the HP dial on a Claw
Also,
Strider, but I think you just said.
Speaking of which, yes, I did say. Speaking of which, I think you couldn't have actually counted a crit anyway because you had the, yeah.
I love you, Nat, so much.
What did Nat say?
Nat said, Mad Girlboss gaslight gatekeeping so well, my queen.
We're going to go ahead and have this guy go ahead and go. Can you go ahead and draw a Claw Strider card?
Here you go.
Alright, we got a Claw Strider card. It's going to be, is component A destroyed, B destroyed? No, it's not. Move 4 towards the furthest enemy. That's going to be me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it actually doesn't hit me. Then attacks...
No, wait, where did it start?
But it's going to attack me for range 1 for 5. So I think right now is ready, but now we're going to die.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a short stream. The good news is you're going to be able to see a game. That's the good news.
I think it could have reached you from where it was anyway.
It could have? What do you mean?
Where were you?
It was... I'm over here.
Where was it, though?
It was over here on the trap. 1, 2, 3, 4.
On the trap?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Either way, it's going to be 1 away, but this is a 1 range attack.
Oh, I thought you moved 5.
No, I moved 4.
Oh, he attacks for 5.
Attacks for 5. Which means right about now, unless I have...
You might roll blanks. What dice does he roll? Oh, you're right, you're right.
You roll for the defense. Which means I'm going to roll 1 die.
Wait.
I have a hand of cards. I got 2 cards. Here, look at this. I could do 2 more cards.
No, Alex, please let me do this.
You sure?
Relentless. Wait, is this technically I would have drawn it after?
No, you'd have this. It's your turn.
Okay.
No, you would draw it after. You draw it after. I forgot. My bad.
I'll play it anyway.
What? No. We're cheating?
Okay, we can stop. I'm fine with that. I don't know. It's for the people.
I feel like if you're gonna
Let
cheat
us know now in chat. I have a card that could save us should I play it, but I technically drew it after he would have attacked Alex.
The technically is code for it. It's not actually allowed.
Yeah, but like, what's one mistake? Oops.
Oh, it's been a bunch of mistakes. We're gonna go and roll these dice over here. Stubby says don't cheat. We're gonna roll these dice, and I got 4 negation against 5, which means I go from 2 damage down to 1.
Okay, so we're fine.
No, we're not.
There's nothing to worry about because now I drew my card.
Do you know why there's something to worry about, Meg? Do you know what this symbol means?
No.
Draw another card.
Oh, for him?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll target me.
No.
You don't know that.
Maybe.
Wait, could you have bumped yourself down or whatever?
I already am bumped down.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I think he will target you. Okay, he's going to attack you. Attack character. Okay, so he's going to attack you. So we're still alive.
See, we didn't cheat Starby and we're still alive.
Okay,
I'm rolling this, right?
It's going to be 4 damage, 4 range against you, and 7 damage.
7 damage?
But
alright, so 1, 2, 3.
Yes, you get reduced by 3, so you take 4 damage, and then he moves 1 towards you. So he's in your spot. Okay, so
but would I dodge after that?
You could dodge, yes, you could absolutely dodge, if you want to.
I do.
If you stay where you are, I can command you more easily. Or at least just don't touch too far.
Whose turn is next?
I'm going next.
Oh.
It's my turn. It's my turn.
What do you want me to do? You want me to stay? No, I'll move out 1 because I can then ranged and then move in melee.
Sure.
That's
as long as you're within 1, I can command you.
Okay.
And hopefully have a chance of living.
You certainly do.
Yeah, I feel confident.
Don't give up yet.
Okay. Let's see what we're going to do over here. We're going to go ahead and start with this over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move in for an attack. So we're going to go ahead and move in. My attack action begins in tall grass, so we're going to move into tall grass.
Lovely.
Attack them over here with this ability over here. These can go away over there. We're going to attack the big guy. Why not? Let's go for the big guy. Actually, the small guy, you know what? Let's do this one over here. Let's do attack. No, this is not. Okay, we're gonna do this hack on the small guy. So we're attacking the small guy right now. Take him out of the picture, so we are doing less attacks. We're going to roll 1 die for that, 2 dice for my actual 10-cath sword, and then because we started in tall grass, we're going to roll 1 of these. So we're gonna go ahead and take down one of the small guys, or try to, and we got this 1, 2, and these make it ignore armor, so he's dead.
Great.
Okay, so that one's dead. Then for my second action, oh darn it, I can't do the melee attack. I forgot that part. I can't do 2 melee attacks. For my second action, we will
set a trap. Set a trap like behind him because my attacks push a lot.
Sure, let's set a trap. Well. Let's set a trap. We're gonna set a trap. We're gonna set a trap behind him because her attacks push a lot. We're gonna toss that behind, and then we're gonna go ahead and our turn. We're gonna go ahead and command Meg. She's within 1. We're gonna command her, and we're going to successfully not command her. So
that's okay.
There's that. There's that. Roll for the enemy. Let's see what you got. He's going to be attacking. Move 2 towards the enemy with the most threat. That's you. So he pushes 1 towards you. Okay. Then do a 1 damage for 1 range 4 attack with chaining. So you're gonna be doing another ability after this. We really need to destroy component A. That's why you want to kill the components on these people because they're hard. They're a little work to take down. We should have done so much better in the intro phase. We butchered the whole game. You have to manage the stealth phase well. If you don't, you're gonna lose. And so the good news is, people who thought this game was too easy, you don't have to worry about that. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
All right. So what's happening?
Oh, he's attacking you.
For how much?
For 4.
All right. I'm gonna add a blue die to my roll.
Okay. Whoop, sorry.
Okay, plenty. I'm fine. It didn't even touch me.
Did he really know?
Yeah.
Okay, now he changed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Great. Now we changed to the next card.
Did you?
Yeah, I shuffled already.
You shuffled
Yep.
it? Oh, because it was. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. So he's going to go to the furthest enemy. That's me. That's me.
And what's your health right now?
My health's 1.
Alright, so I'm gonna play this.
Okay, go ahead.
Relentless. Play this when another character within 2 squares is targeted by an attack. Place this character in the same square as them, and this character becomes the target of the attack.
Okay. He's also gonna be chaining again, for the record.
Why? No, I think they can only chain once.
That's a made-up rule.
No.
Yeah, it's a made-up rule.
I'm pretty sure.
I can tell the look in her eyes. She's making it up.
No, I really feel like that I might have heard that, but we were also only told we couldn't command and keep commanding, so.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm rolling for this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's -3, so 4?
Yes.
They're attacking for 7?
Yeah, so I'm attacking for 5. You -3, so attacking
So
for 2.
2.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm at 6. We're fine. Alright, and then another one?
Yep.
Alright.
Targeting you again.
I should have moved out at this point.
You can move out.
I have to, don't you?
Yeah, by all means, go for it.
That's the thing that's not great, because now who does it target?
Still attacks targets you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You have the character most spec. It's going to target you for 7.
Does it move to me first?
No.
Okay.
It's 4 range.
Okay.
It's 3, so you get 4 damage.
Okay.
Are you dead yet?
I'm at 2.
You're at 2. We're fine.
We're fine. We're gonna win
We're
next
fine.
round.
We're fine.
We got this. Alright. And now it's me?
Now it's you. Okay. I have comments for you, Nat and Stacy. I have interesting comments for you. I understand both of your points, totally. But we'll talk about it soon.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Stacy said that it may just be her naivety, but she feels that all these dungeon crawlers feel the same to her. And Nat said, you're not alone. I feel the same way, that all the differential things are tertiary to the experience and ultimately the same core experience. And I have comments for both of you, but we'll save it after the video when it's interesting.
Alright,
It's not going to be that long.
I will attack him with Impact Strike with
Fine
my
means
Spike
bad.
Thrower. So that's these 3 dice. Okay, so I need help doing the math.
Yeah. What do you hit? Which weapons are you rolling? So you get 1 damage plus 2. So each crit is 3 damage, and 1 push. So you have 4 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 damage.
Okay. So do 4 damage to him?
Minus his armor of 1, so 3 damage. Down to 22. Now, I'm not going to tell you you're
And
wrong.
then
I should have commentary.
I'm going to play Expose Weakness. So after this attack has been resolved, another character may perform an attack action targeting this enemy, and it ignores armor.
Yes, what's up? After attack has been resolved, another attack may perform an attack action. Yeah, that works good.
So do that now?
Yeah, let's do that. Alright. I'm going to do an attack vulnerability. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play this over here to roll an extra die. So we're going to go ahead and roll 1 die, 2 dice, and 3 dice to target this person. And I start in tall grass, so I roll a black die.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go ahead. At this point, I'm just going straight for the head over here.
I mean, you're
4
ignoring
dice.
armor.
Yeah, I know, but the only... I'm just debating whether we want to take out... His weapons are so bad. We're going to go straight for his health. I'm not going to take any chances. Okay. We got... Whoa, that looks good, but it's actually deceptively...
Oh, could you have added
wait,
cards?
2.
You should have drawn
I did.
more, too.
I added a card. So 1, 2...
But you're only at 1?
Yes, you're correct. I should have 2 more cards because then my turn. No, I should have 3 more cards. 3 more
And
cards.
you could also do the ones to add dice.
Yeah, I'm going to do this one over here that adds a blue die. So I'm going to roll that as well. 1 more. Okay, so we got these over here.
But you know the ones that add dice on this side?
No, that's only for the defense.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be 6 damage to it. So we're going to bring him down from 22 to 16. It's almost painful because it's starting to get into the realm of feeling like we have a chance. But I know we don't have a chance.
We don't.
It's just I mean, if we command successfully back and forth for the end, we're
Alright,
good.
so you just finished your attack?
That was my attack over there, yeah.
Alright, so now I'm for my second action.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all still my first action.
Okay.
So for my second action, if we can successfully command, we actually have this. So for my second action, I'm going to charge and move in to your spot.
Okay. Have you done a melee attack yet, or are you about to do a melee attack?
I'm about to do the melee attack. So I'm rolling these dice. And I'm hoping to push him.
Okay. Do it.
Wait, do I just add it anyway? Do I have push?
The character did not begin its action same square. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to push him into the trap as well.
Beautiful. We got this. We got this so bad.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, we got this so bad.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 damage. But
And then
with 1 armor, so 4 damage.
And then I'll push him into the trap.
Now he's down to 12, but it's actually feeling a little deceitfully annoying.
Now do the trap damage.
So I do my trap damage, which is tripwire, which is just going to be 1 yellow die, 1 orange die, but it does ignore armor, which is that. There's that. So if we get a crit, please get a crit. Nothing. That's not a crit. That's not a crit.
Alright, that's okay. This is where we want the crit. Ready?
Okay, go ahead. What are you rolling?
Command.
Oh, we didn't get the crit. So how much health do you have left?
2.
I have 1. He's down to 12.
If I had commanded... But we still would have needed even more command after that.
Not necessarily, honestly. It's down to 12.
It's his turn right now.
What if we just... Okay, listen. We'll cut it. We'll pretend it was a crit. They'll never know. This is live. Never mind. Okay, Relentless Maul over here. Relentless Maul. Okay, move forward towards the closest enemy. That's both of us. Attack that character. That will be, I guess, you. Sure.
Sure.
You have 2, so at least
How
you have
much
a
is
chance.
it attacking for?
7.
I don't have a chance.
Do you have any cards in your hand?
No.
2, 3. You just took 4 damage and you died. I want to point out I died 0 times in this game. Meg died twice. We lost because of Meg.
I also did the most damage. Added up.
Yeah. Anyways,
I always do.
that's Forbidden West.
That's
Honestly,
Horizon Forbidden West, Seeds of Rebellion.
the nice part about this is the fact that we've gone down to 12 does make me believe that had we taken care... I mean, I've won and lost this game. But had we taken care of the trap phase, had we done the stealth phase properly...
I think if we hadn't been separating completely, that would
so,
be the issue.
I don't... Whatever. We separated. We had issues. We got issues.
Because I got issues.
You got them too.
That's the thing, though. With 3 players, the command is even a lot easier. I don't
It gives you a little bit more room.
It must be because it's the... I don't know, but the not scaling for...
I don't think it's a scaling thing. I think we have to play differently.
Yeah.
We have to play differently with only 2 characters. That's the issue. Because even at 3, you can only ever command the person next in turn order.
Right.
So no matter what, you're gonna. But at 3, if 2 people stick together, 1 doesn't. You have some command.
Yeah.
But at 2, you have to stick together, just the way the game is built. Anyways.
Hey guys, do you want to see my room?
Wait, I want to talk about Nat and Stacy's
Okay, Nat
thing.
and Stacy.
So
I'm gonna go grab another drink.
By all means, do it. So Nat, Stacy. First of all, you're not wrong, Nat. Not in the slightest. It's not an issue of wrong. It's an issue of preference. Because the first thing to realize is every game has that problem. Every single Euro is the same idea, right? I mean, at the end of the day, every single Euro you play is a game where you're like, do these things, convert them to points, and hey, you're going to go ahead and grab the wheat. The wheat's going to convert to the bread, and if you have the bread combined with the baker, and you have those 2 things in the location over here, then you do all that, you get a point. Whoever has the most points wins the game. That's the basic idea of any kind of genre. You're going to have push your luck. Push your luck games are all the same. They're iteratively different. Whether you're playing Can't Stop, whether you're playing Moon Rollers right now, the new game, whether you're playing Cubitos, Quacks of Quedlinburg, they're all the same basic principle. Do a thing, do it a little more, risk being burnt by doing the thing too much, and that's the experience. All these games... Oh, we got F's in chat. F's in chat! Thank you.
I just tripped, guys!
Any game genre is going to have a core system of how it works, and then the rules to the side are all slight peripherals that modify the experience to decide whether that experience is better or worse suited for you, but they're all leaning to the same thing. Now that said, so the first thing is you have to be interested in the genre for this to even matter. If you're not interested in the genre, then the distinction doesn't matter. Whether you're playing Nucleum or Lacrimosa or Terracotta Army, if you don't like Euros, those are all just the same 3 different versions of the same flavor you don't like. But on the other hand, if you do like Euros, then your palettes are refined, and suddenly the way Terracotta Army handles that point conversion optimization is slightly more interesting. Similarly with Dungeon Crawlers. All Dungeon Crawlers are basically have a person, have some stats and abilities, kill the things
Cards,
until they're
mechanics,
dead,
yeah.
and then everything else is just variable.
Mm-hmm.
Now within that, there are things that might make that experience more palatable and more different to people who are within the genre. So for example, recently I talked about Nova Aetus Renaissance, which is actually an interesting game for me, because I really like Nova Aetus Renaissance. But I didn't get the sense that it did anything different for me. Like, I liked it, I enjoyed it, like, I want to continue playing it, but, like, there was no hook. There wasn't a hook that I was like, this is why I want to play this game. Compared with Gloomhaven, the hook is going to be the card play for me. The card play is the main hook. There's also the hook of, like, how encompassing the adventure is. But the idea you have this whole hand of cards, you're slowly losing them bit by bit, you choose the top and one, the bottom another, gives you a lot of flexibility.
I think, I don't know, I'm just jumping in.
Go ahead.
But I think to that point, like, there's a lot of games that, because you fall in love with it, you're looking for something similar. And I think the same is with, like, reading books and watching movies and even, like, binging different, like, content people and stuff like that. Because I fall down those rabbit holes on YouTube and stuff. And I think part of it is, like, I get so excited about legacy games. And then what was it that you called it when I started looking at all the games?
You said what you were
used the term for it.
Deep-end?
No, but you said, like...
You fell down the rabbit hole.
You had, like, a term where I went, like, shopping. You said, like, impulse, something like that. You
I
had, like, a term.
remember you talking about.
You had a really good term for it where I was, like, impulse buying or something like... Or impulse searching. Because I had so much fun with to try Legacy, and then I wanted to look into more Legacy games, whatever. So I think that for some people, they do look the same, but I think for the people that this is their thing, some people play every dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
And they want all of it, and it's, they just want a new thing to be able to experience that still.
Well, part of it is also just the idea of a new thing.
I don't know if
Meaning,
I'm saying that right.
We all watch movies or content or music and how different, or books for that matter. Sometimes if you're treating it as an experience to go through and move on to the next one, then it's literally just about, is it good enough? You know, hey, I watched 14 movies this year. All those movies interesting or not? Nah, one of them was really, really cool. The others were just fun to watch. So there's that aspect too. But going back to the subgenres, so Oathsworn to me does a good job at everything. The card play is very rewarding. The characters are very, very detailed, very different. The entire package of what Oathsworn does is just really well done. Cthulhu May Die, the insanity mechanic is what gets me going every single time. It's one of the best experiences out there. But they all have different aspects of what is the hook, what does it work. So for example, in this one over here, I find that the main hook is actually the combination of that initial stealth phase. I like the way the game forces you to have an efficient stealth phase in order to engage with the game mechanics, because otherwise it gets to a point where if you haven't set up enough control in the first half, like if we spent our time just setting up 6 traps across the board, then we could just do that. And the thing is, like, I keep saying we should do that, and every time I play it, we don't do it. Not your fault, I don't do it either, but like, so like there's a stealth phase that is a hook there that brings you in. Is this a must-have game? Definitely not, especially if it's not your genre. Is it an enjoyable experience? At least for me it is, but like, how distinguished are any of these games? And it's an interesting conversation. All I know is that there are...
We could straight only sneak
for the first
up to the thing, take that out before doing anything
So
else.
once you go in, you have to make sure that no one's in there, because you can't, if there's somebody in the zone, it triggers
But
yeah. But
it'll
anyways,
be a longer game, but...
Yeah.
But to say something about, because Nat said, like, about subgenres of Euros and stuff.
Yes.
Something like that, if you think about books or something, and I'm, hey, I'm not acting like an expert, so I may even get this wrong. But in my opinion, with something like books, you have, like, memoirs. That's a genre. That's a genre all to itself. And memoirs are pretty straightforward that it's going to be a story that person is telling of their life. There's also fiction or fantasy. And in fantasy, there are so many subgenres of, like, sci-fi, historical, I don't know, whatever. But, different things that are grouped to be similar can have, like, a ton of different genres in it and all the different kinds of things, too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, even within subgenre, to that point, like, for example, when Stacey said this is a dungeon crawler, this is actually missing one of the defining characteristics of a dungeon crawler, which is there's no exploration. There's no map uncovering or discovering. Mm-hmm. So this is definitely a subgenre in the fact that it's already missing a huge part of dungeon crawlers, and there are many dungeon crawlers that don't have that. But this is also campaign and narrative. There's that whole aspect. Is it campaign? Is it legacy? Is it just one shot? There's all these different, like Cthulhu May Die is a one shot dungeon crawler. Zombicide is a one shot dungeon crawler. And there's episodic, so the scenario based dungeon crawlers.
Well, here's a question for you, because I think I know, like, certain games are certain things, but I don't know, like, when I can make distinctions. That something like this, like, why is it not a boss battler?
So that's a tricky one. So
because of the strategy half in the beginning?
No, this is arguably a boss battler.
Oh, okay.
Arguably. So
that's,
the one I have the most issue with in boss battlers is Wild Ascent. Wild Ascent, you're facing off against multiple creatures, but they're larger creatures. Mm-hmm. Versus Zombicide, you're facing off against a ton of small creatures, and many, like, so the distinction of how many large versus small creatures are there is almost what defines a boss battler. But there's behavior cards, there's singular large people you're hunting. This is primarily a boss battler, in my opinion.
Both this and Monster Hunter feel like that to me more than anything else.
They very much are, yeah. And Cthulhu May Die and Zombicide are not boss battlers. Even though there's a boss at the end of Cthulhu May Die, it's not the core of the experience. But yeah, lots of this is interesting. All these things are interesting conversations. But like the thing I find fascinating is year after year. I mean, I play hundreds of games every single year, and from those hundreds of games, there's like 5 or maybe 10 a year that make my heart go pitter patter, and all that stuff. For me, this year is going to be For Northwood's going to be one of them. I love For Northwood. Hugely enjoyable experience. I think that
Should we show it to them right now?
It's so distractible. I love it. We can do the fourth note if you want. There's DEI. DEI is a phenomenal game. Expedition's a phenomenal game. These are games that I've played this year that make me go like there's still new things that make me excited in this gaming world. Because there's good, which is abundant. There's so much good. But once you have a collection of 50 to 100 games, you need to chase down everything that's good, or you need to find things that are great for you.
Yeah.
But the tricky part is the thing that's great for you is not the thing that's great for me. I love DEI. A lot of people are like, it's a good game, and they moved on from it. But I love it. So it's hard.
Okay. Shall we show them the room?
Yes, just show them the room. Show them the room.
Ba-da-da-da.
Are you comfortable doing that thingy, or should
You're going to do it. You can turn
okay.
it.
You're gonna be
I was just going to show off.
Alright.
I guess I'll move this light.
Well, I'm actually just going to unmount this entirely, so it's going to be simpler.
I would have just turned it, but...
I know it, I'm realizing it.
This is my basement. And please let me tell you guys, my pride and joy, my absolute pride and joy, I got this carpet on Facebook Marketplace with my friend Alicia. We messaged the people on our own, which is a scary thing. We went there by ourselves. We picked it up, transported it. This is an 8x10. I paid them cash money on my own. And it's purple, and this was only $70. And I'm so proud of it. But that's pretty much all that I have for show and tell. You can show my boots. I refinished those, and I'm sure you guys have heard it. I'm actually very far away from the mic, I think. But I refinished these. They were like cafe boots, and I redid the fabric that's behind them to be like gamey. But I love it. That's all. This is pretty cool. We should do like Saturday Night Live skits for the live people. What would you guys do if there was like a live talent show once a month where we did skits and funnies and songs? Because you could sing for it, right, Alex?
Sure, I'll sing. Totally.
Okay. Should I end the stream?
By all means.
I don't know where the...
Just go to the button.
I know, I don't... I brought the mouse over for us.
Oh.
Do you see it?
No.
I thought I put it right here.
We can't end the stream
I
anymore,
got it.
guys. We can't end the stream. We can't end the stream.
Guess what? We're going to do a 16-hour live stream before Devin. Bye. Hey, thank you all for watching this chaotic stream on the Board Game Co. channel. Is there a stream tomorrow, Alex, at 1 p.m.?
There should be a stream tomorrow.
There should be a stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'm not sure if it will be Alex solo or if there will be other people joining, but everyone tune in. And for everyone that we will be seeing at PAX Unplugged, please come and say hi. We would love to see you and, you know, meet you and things like that. And we will be walking around the con all weekend. So,